But on our side, we too have not been sitting quietly. There has been quite a lot of build-up, and I think what I have here is sufficient to maintain the integrity of Biafra and more.
But putting aside General Ojuku's confident fighting talk, the reality of the matter was that Biafra was by far the underdog in this fight. The Nigerian military was larger, better funded, better trained, and had secured the support of Britain and other world powers. The expectation in Lagos was for the war to be over within a matter of weeks, or in the very worst case scenario, 6 months. But much to the surprise of the Nigerians, the Biafran army would prove a lot more resilient than they could have ever imagined. Despite being composed of a largely untrained and unskilled group of young men and teenage boys, the Biafrans would manage to withstand the Nigerian onslaught for 3 brutal years. The early campaigns of the Nigerian forces were quite successful, as they quickly managed to reclaim significant Biafran cities and monuments. But after nearly a year of fighting, the war reached a stalemate as the Biafran army began to stand its ground and maintain control of key cities.
Now, I want to ask you a question. Do you think if Ojukwu had not done anything, by today, you will have a place called South, a place called the Niger Delta? Do you think so? Do you think if Ojukwu had come home and the Gowon said, go to hell, and not standing by that agreement, do you think you would have any place today called Imo State? Not to talk of Abia State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State. I want people to know that today, as we celebrate Mandela's Day, make we look into the things that are about to befall us, that would have befallen the people of Mandela if they had gone home to sleep. If South Africans did not fight, if they did not stand up, therefore be no South Africa today. We will come back to that. Before then, I want you to see this.
In 1965, the Sokoto Caliphate of the Nigerian federal government of Malam, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, subtracted the Yoruba and made them engage in an internecine war in which they slaughtered themselves in life.
Abubakar Tafawa, I will cut my tongue today. I know the Hausa person, I know Sabi Kolam. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa carry Yoruba and Yoruba, deceive them, jam their head. They begin to fight each other. And in this fight, they killed a lot. They killed a lot. The same thing they are doing in Biafra land today. When they want to take you like a slave, they will come and ignite fire amongst you. That is why they have been able to get people like Asari Dokobo. He has become a good tool. Hope Uzodinma, Soludo, Governor Mba, all of them. I know this one will enter for Ebonyi State, Enugu State, so Abia State, Odo, Abiolo, I don't know his name, Odo. They are all signing documents. Waiting that they sign self, me, I don't know. So waiting, I want you to know. The formation of Bubago, the formation of what do you call it, special force, is to cause us, instead of concentrating on the Fulanese that are coming to fight and kill us, we will concentrate in fighting Bubago, fighting Asari Dokobo boys, fighting the Asawana, fighting the AVG, fighting Ifanyoba and his AVG. By the time Ifanyoba and his AVG will be engaging you, Fulanese will be entering you. But God will create heaven and earth past them. Those days are gone. We are now wiser than they are. I go rewind them again, make you hear wetin that man talk. No be voice of our prime minister be that too. Don't misunderstand that voice. No be even voice of Gaddafi. No be even voice of Sonny Aparawa. No be even voice of Raphael Aje. No. The voice wey speak that thing, I know now. I never see him. I know, but I no go call him unknown voice, because na known voice, na anything unknown na evil they do. So this one na known voice. But before we go on, my minister for information don't come. So make we give him welcome. Welcome, Mazi.
They want Biafrans from everywhere when they watch us, and non-Biafrans, and aspiring Biafrans, and expired Biafrans, and the ones who don't reject their identity, they won. And anyone where they watch us, as today marks Mandela's Day, we picked something out from the conference, and the message is that God should raise more Mandelas to continue to the finish line of what Mandela started in Africa. And we have that part of that video where the prayer was held in that conference today. So, as you go, check the media team, you'll see the video there. I cut the video, put them there for you so that you can use it. So, God has already given us the Mandelas of today. And those Mandelas of today are the likes of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the likes of the ESN, the Biafran Liberation Army, and every gallant man and woman that has decided to sacrifice his or her life in the bushes to the defense of Biafran land. History will speak of you in time to come, and all we have to do is to give them our support, financially, socially, mentally, physically, logistically, and otherwise. Without Mandela to have been alive, this history of today would not be celebrated. And all of us would not know the reason for freedom. And we will not even have the idea of coming to fight for freedom. So today, it is a day of remembrance. It is a day of connecting the dots. So what we're letting you know is that somebody must lay a pace for others to follow. Somebody must die for somebody to live. Jesus Christ, for all of you that believe in Christianity, Jesus Christ came and then he said, he must die for the remission of our sins so that others will live. If Jesus Christ did not die, he would not have redeemed this slave world where iniquities, perversion, and corruption has taken over the whole place. So he died, shedding his blood for all of you and I to have a world of today. So if that did not happen, he will not have fulfilled his earthly mission, and his heavenly race will not have been completed. So we always need a Jesus, and we always need a John the Baptist to be able to complete the mission. And those and that we have. What is left? What is left is for you to stop your idiosyncrasy and then come back to the realization of reality that is facing you now. The realization of the reality that is facing you now is that Fulani terrorists are heading down south to cut you to pieces, to turn you into body bags, to rape your mothers and women, to cut off the photos of your mothers, to cut open pregnant women and then remove the babies and then walk away with them, to sell your body organs for $225,000 per one in America, which America have their open arms willingly and ready to collect them at any ample time, because your organs are very, very important to them, but your life is not important to them. Your existence is not important to them. Your living is not a priority to them, but your organs are very, very useful to them. So what are we saying? That same work, that same job that Mandela started, we have come to finish it, not to come and continue. No, to come and finish. Get it straight. Our forefathers fought in the 60s to 70s. Then we did not come to continue fighting. No, we came to finish that which they had started. And that is what we've come to do. And that is what we are going to do. Thank you, man. I spotted you, so I connected the channels out and I said, we must continue the message from here instead of starting a new page. Thank you, Mazi. Fire on.
Okay. The prayer, make a plan.
Yeah, you can pray. Enlarge it to the screen so that people will understand that they have already given us the Mandelas of today. This prayer was held in today's conference, which is televised universally. And one thing which shocked me, be said, Good Luck Jonathan was in this same press conference with us. So I was surprised. I was very, very surprised to see Good Luck Jonathan in this press conference. But you go carry on, please.
We play Good Luck Jonathan too.
Yeah, if you've been able to wind the video to that very part.
We pray together as members of UPF in this honorable event that you will raise for us as a family of UPF the new Mandelas who will take action for peace, reconciliation, and healing for these nations, communities, families, systems, and structures in the name of Jesus.
Why hook now?
No, you know who could be like that? If not just the small short prayer, now I got for them. I don't carry everything. Just for you to get the message.
Okay. No, the Jonathan, why I see in a picture. Now in picture they post.
No be picture, na live video. When you
No, at the talk of Jonathan, where I see for our this.
Okay.
Na picture.
I'll push you the link so that you will see the main video.
No, I wasn't there till they finish.
Okay. Carry on, sir.
Okay. So Biafrans, waiting me, I be the talk is this. I used Mandela before. I told us something about Mandela, but before we go back to Mandela, let us listen to this video like I was telling you before. We go listen to this video. And when we listen to this video, you go understand the strategies of these people. Frank, he say, our PM should change his security method. Don't worry yourself about our PM. Make anybody know they disturb themselves about PM. Our PM would be more secure than pass all of us. So don't disturb yourself about him. So this clip I was playing before, I want you to understand what these people they do. What they do. They go come carry your head and your brother head. Bah! They go jam am. Listen to what they do to Yoruba people. Just listen.
In 1965, the Sokoto Caliphate of the Nigerian federal government of Malam, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, supported the Yoruba and made them engage in an internecine war.
You hear them again? They do waiting. Waiting he said they do. He said they subverted the Yoruba and made them engage in an internecine war, which they slaughtered themselves in large number and burned down whole communities in what was called Operation Waity. Funani, you go say they don't know something. Their plan na to make you kill yourself. You go kill your brother. The same way they are sending the governor of Imo State to go and kill, sending the governor of Anambra State to go and kill. You don't see how they send Dave Omai, don't keep finish. You don't see the president where they give him. They give him. They made you believe that you have future. Kill your brother, we go make you president. Kill them. Asari, they go group Asari. Asari is a good too. All these people, if I know now, 9B2. You don't the group you go for Anambra, you see all the ammunition where they cash. Pump action ammunition. Now who they use pump action? If I know back. You want to come and fight Biafrans. They know say if they know say the fire, but therefore no intercept the bullets. They intercepted it because they believe say that Biafra. They don't know say no be Biafra. They don't know say that their own person.
In which they slaughtered themselves in large numbers and burned down whole communities in what they called Operation Waity. The Caliphate had also imprisoned Chief Awolowo, leader of the Yoruba, and threw Yoruba land into anarchy. The Igbo were horrified. Then, the premier of Eastern region, Dr. Emmanuel Barafik, helped to rescue the West from the Caliphate.
You hear them? Who go rescue them from the Caliphate? Who? Biafran man. Who go rescue them? If no before that opera, that Biafra, their intention was to wipe away. Now small. You go say, no the community. Now so they want to start. Because when this community and this community start, jam their head together, they go begin the fight. Before you know it, the other community go join, the other one go join. Before you know it, they go finish all of you. They don't like anybody. I see one Yoruba monkey here where they tell me he love Nigeria. Nigeria na your country. Now your country take am. But if you know be for this Biafra man today, you for them for no even born your papa make it remain you. We live.
Mazi Okono, an Igbo man, was broadcasting the authentic results of the Western Region election from under the table in Awolowo's house.
You hear him? Who? Mazi Okono, an Igbo man. trying to make Yoruba stand. But today, the same Yoruba now they say you no go stand. When we tell you say you no get hope anywhere, nobody go like you pass yourself. Listen, our people, our fathers, our ancestors have sacrificed enough that by now we should be living like princes and princesses. We should be walking on platter of gold by now, but their sacrifices were never accepted. And if you continue, listen, if you like, kill everybody, use the blood of everybody today to sacrifice for these people to love you, they will not love you. You see the bullet Biafrans have taken for Yoruba to stand. But today, see Yoruba now. See that.
As the Hausa Fulani and their ally, SL Akintola, were announcing fake results, slaughtering Yoruba men and women, and destroying Yoruba land. This eventually led to the coup of January 15, 1966, whose goal was to release Awolowo from prison and install him Prime Minister of Nigeria. The Yoruba joined the Hausa Fulani in dubbing it an Igbo coup.
You hear them? Una they hear them? Why you must sit at this home? Listen, don't think there is any how did they call them? Any Apian way. No Apian way. No Apian way. Today they say na Igbo Q. Why? Because they want to always give you bad name to kill you as an Igbo man. They say na Igbo Q. They say na Igbo Q. The same Q where they plot and they take to bring Awolowo to set Yoruba free from the hand of the Funanis. What did Yoruba do? They go join hands together against you, Igbo. Funani easily convince them. Let us kill them. They join hands and come and they kill you as Igbo man. And today, Funani still convince Yoruba that you Igbo are the wicked, you Igbo are the wicked, you Igbo are the brunt, you Igbo are the carnage, committing, bringing brunt to bringing evil in their land. You Igbo want to take over their land. You Igbo is taking over their birthright. Have you ever heard anywhere in your life that Igbo people went to kill some group of people to take over their land from them? You don't hear them before? No. No amount of sacrifice we Biafrans go offer for anybody to love you than you love yourself. So when you think that EU go come love you, UN go come love you, na lie. We don't do the sacrifice enough. It's time for we to stand up. We don't cry enough. It's time for we to stand up. We don't beg enough. It's time for we to stand up.
A full-blooded Yoruba officer, confessed that he was one of the 5 majors who planned and executed the coup, and that their goal was to release Awolowo from Calabar prison and install him as the Prime Minister of Nigeria.
1965 coup. Why was it plot? Who plotted it? Is it to install me as a Prime Minister? Is it to stop? Why didn't they say it was to install Azikiwe, install Ojuku, install Ebitu, install this one? Why? Yoruba man, Igbo man, and them fight for Awolowo. When Awolowo result as they take Obi old, when they carry Obi result to go put inside gutter, carry Yoruba old, put inside put for light. Yoruba own what it be them. Tinubu result. Where be saying a fraud, they put everybody see. Did you see any Yoruba man come to speak for you? As Igbo man, where you be? But when they deny their Wolowo, Igbo people come out to say we stand for justice. Today, they don't take your justice. Did you hear any Yoruba person come out to fight for you? They deny Mazen Nandikalu justice. How many people don't come to fight? To the point that Biafran stood and they carried out a queue. We want to give this prime minister to the person that it is due. Mazen Gaddafi, you did there? We must continue.
Ojukwu released Awolowo from Calabar prison. On getting home, Awolowo declared his support for the Abri agreement, one of whose clauses was that northern soldiers occupying Western region must return to their homeland in northern Nigeria. Awolowo then issued this statement, quote, if the eastern region is allowed by acts of omission or commission to secede from or opt out of Nigeria, then the Western region and Lagos must also stay out of the federation. End quote. Northern Nigeria soldiers refused to leave Western Nigeria. Awolowo, who was fed by the Igbo, formed alliance with the Hausa Fulani, who had been killing his people and occupying their land, and in one of the most dastardly acts in history, urged his Yoruba people to join the Hausa Fulani in slaughtering thousands of Igbo and other people of Eastern region.
You dey hear am?
Nigeria. In 1983, the Sokoto Caliphate of the Hausa Fulani Yoruba oligarchy organized the coup to topple the government of Shehu Shagari. Umar Diko, Minister of Transport in Shagari's government, later revealed that the only reason they planned and they executed the coup was to make sure that Alex Wemme, then Vice President of Nigeria, will not become the President of Nigeria.
You hear the truth? You know, say the truth to the bitter. I want to make you ask yourself, this thing where this man they tell you now, Peter B know about it, Abi don't know about it. You see, when we tell you the truth, you refuse to take the truth. You go take lies. And when these people take lies at the end, they go cry. And the worst part of it is that after crying for their foolishness and mistakes, they remain there. They carry their head shook inside there. One Nigeria. Because it is there. If you go check in that 1983, if Shehu Shagari dropped the president, that's supposed to be 1985, I believe, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. By 86, Shehu Shagari dropped. Nobody go fit stand election man. Nobody go fit stand election man. They know say election man go stand and take over. Then they gathered and say it's time to stop Igbo man from smelling that. No be today. When would they, I wish say everybody could understand and know and hear and listen to the truth. I wish. I wish. Listen again. Why the coup 1983? Listen again. Why the coup 1983, man? 1983. Listen again.
Was to make sure that Alex Wemme, then Vice President of Nigeria, in 1983, the Sokoto Caliphate of the Hausa Fulani Yoruba oligarchy organized a coup to topple the government of Shehu Shagari. Umar Diko, Minister of Transport in Shagari's government, later revealed that the only home.
Do you hear that? The same thing. You see, when you think you dey smart, the same thing they did to Alex Ekweme. They sent Shagari home. Go home. And the Alex Ekweme was abandoned in Kirikiri. Was the same thing they did to Abiola. They tell the Jerry Ghana, Jerry Ghana be named. Is it Jerry Ghana? Who was his running mate? I think it's Jerry Ghana. No, not the Jerry Ghana. Papa Ghana King Gibe. And Ghana, they confuse me. The Baba Ghana King Gibe was sent home while Abiola was remanded in prison. And he died in that prison. Thank God the Alex Ekweme did not die in the prison. When we tell you that the Yoruba, the Fulanese can never be your friend, they will always use you as the sacrificial lamb. Our people know they hear them. In all these things, when they catch Rocha, so they catch a weekend, they catch a autumn, they catch what it be name, they catch Willy Willy, they catch this one. How many Fulani people you hear say that the EFCC don't go carry after they don't become governor finish? How many? You don't hear anyone? Foolish people. All Jews or Kalo, I don't know how many times they don't carry them. If no be none, they can way begin the shout, they cry, they shout. Maybe they for kill them for inside prison. Yet, till now, he never learned anything.
In Shagari village, Sokoto, when Ibrahim Babangida the snake announced the election of Abiola as president of Nigeria, we were in the forefront of fighting for the restoration of Abiola's mandate. When Abiola thought that he had finally concluded his secret treaty with the Caliphate and the House of Fulani, he immediately told Ndi that he did not need the Igbo to be president of Nigeria.
You hear him? Who again? Yoruba man. The same thing where Awolu would do, he don't do it. But they ask question. How many times something go happen to us before we know something? How many times it go happen to us? Very simple question when me and they ask. Now, how many times something go do us? Make we realize what it do us and why it do us. It happened to you for Awolowo time. We go fight, bring Awolowo out. Our soldiers, the Biafran soldiers gathered with the Yoruba soldiers, they plank you, they took over just to install Awolowo, the prime minister, because he won the election, but the Fulanese denied him the election. The same thing they did to MKO Abiola. They denied him. They toppled the government to make sure they bring justice by installing Awolowo, the prime minister, because now he win the vote in 1965. But what did Yoruba people do? The same Yoruba people, Awolowo them, where they fight to save, now then go collude, they collude with the people of what you call their name. They collude with the people of Funani to tell you that it is now an Igbo coup. Now Igbo coup. Igbo coup. May God have mercy.
The Igbo licked their wounds and shut their mouths. And the House of Fulani and other northerners fell on the Igbo and slaughtered 100,000 Igbo and other Eastern in Nigeria between May and October 1966. What did the Yoruba do? They sent Yoruba others to tour northern Nigeria and thank the northern area for not killing the Yoruba when they were never ever trust their public declaration and pledges of loyalty. Once the chips are down, they will sell you down the river. The Igbo and their kin in Eastern region must realize that the only agenda of the House of Fulani Yoruba is to dominate you, exploit and use your resources for their benefit, and enslave all you people of Eastern region Biafra. The only survival strategy for the Igbo and their kin in Eastern region is to fight back aggressively, to push back as fiercely as ever against this evil plan. Unless you push back ever so aggressively, then you all will be enslaved. A bully responds to nothing other than aggressive counterattack. You have been complaining about resource control. We ask you just one question. If this oil and gas were to be located in Sokoto, Katsina, Kano, or Meduguri, all of you from Eastern region would be begging for the issuance of visa from Arewa country to
Ralph, I sent you another link. Use the other link. Why I sent you come in? I don't know why they say no great work. Just use the link why I give you now. Whether you go enter, because you never come inside here. You hear the story, the cocoa of the whole matter. Think, Rocha Sokrocha. Think, Ojo Zokalo, Hopo Zodema, Willy, Devo Mahi, Soludo, Ifanyoba, and Yokeke. All of you, I want you to tell yourself the simple truth. If, say, they carry south, go put for Madugri. You go fit the smell oil. You go know as color of what you be. Let me tell ourselves the truth. You go know the color of oil. Will you be able to enter the northern area and do your business of buying and selling? Will you? And I ask you a simple question. Will you? You will not. Because you will be like Onya Penta, Nachebana, Golden City. They don't agree make you enter. They're not going to agree. Rafael, you are welcome, Jare. Greet Biafra before we move.
Thank you, my big brother. Thank you so much. Fellow Biafrans, I greet you all. And I am sorry for coming in late. I never even knew that we were live here. But I appreciate you, my big brother. Thank you so much. We move, because this particular gospel is something that we must preach with every tenacity in us right now. I'm telling you. You know, I don't see any other thing that is, needed now than to get very, very ferocious with this gospel for our freedom. Because these people think that we are joking, but we are going to show them how serious we are. Men and brethren, for us to sometimes to even eat is not even, to eat food not even hungry me again. I abandon my food because of Biafra. So if we can make all these sacrifices, and some people are trying to make a light of what we are doing, we cannot be. No, there's a topic, because I didn't know that once you go, you are live. I already wrote a topic, and that topic I wrote, maybe I'm going to cancel it, and we are going to discuss it alongside with what we are, doing here tonight. As we go, I was trying to talk about, these people are now trying to cover up for the insiders that sold Masin Nabikan, because it's obvious now that they cannot, do anything again. They see that we are holding them in their blockers. Now we don't their blockers. Now instead of them now to release Masin Nabikan, do you know what is happening? The people that sold Mazin Namdekano, they are not the ones that are begging Zoo, please, don't release him, because you know if you release him now, we will be exposed. Don't release him, don't release him, don't let him go. Because if you let him go now, we will not be able to go back to our houses, we will not be able to go back to our home, they will burn down our houses, they will destroy our family, our generation will be gone. Now let me tell them, they that ate the sour grapes, their teeth will be sitting at edge.
Wow.
You know that scripture. You are the one that will quote that scripture for them. They ate the sour grapes. Their teeth will sit at edge.
It's no longer the teeth. It's no longer the teeth of their children. It's their own
teeth. Their own teeth will sit at edge because where we are holding Nigeria now, Nigeria cannot help themselves.
Inside Brokos.
Nigeria is not.
You are holding them inside Brokos.
I said the spirit opened my eye, and I saw where Nigeria is telling them, China Samaseta, what's that her name again? The look, these people are holding us where expanding us. So if we don't release Mazin Namdekano now, the remaining block costs, they will bust it, and we cannot cover for you anymore. Nigeria can no longer cover for them. And they are the ones that are begging Nigeria, please don't release him, because you release him now, our cover will bust. They will know that we are the one that sold him. Whether they like it or not, their cover must be busted. Mazin Namdekano must be free. No way, Nigeria cannot cover for you anymore. You see the oil exploration. Now Shell are going to shut down for the 2 weeks at home. They will shut down. Already, fuel is being sold for 617 naira. By the time Shell and all these people will shut down, everything is shut down, fuel will go up to 2,000 naira. Tell me how you'll be able to hold.
If you see the fuel, you go see them before you go talk the price now.
Thank you. So, whether they like it or not, Nigeria cannot cover for you people anymore. So you better begin to run now. Carry all your family, carry all those people you think that Biafrans are going to go after them. Carry them out of the zoo now. Go anywhere, because already you know that Biafran land will never contain you. Nigeria will not be able to cover for you. So no matter how we don't know, but we are no okay, because Nigeria can cover for you people. No. That is the topic I wanted to discuss before, and I bring it open for Biafrans to know. They are begging Nigeria not to release Mazin Namdekano, because if Nigeria release Mazin Namdekano, their cover will be busted.
And he go bust. Busted.
Busted. I'm telling you.
This is not the way. Listen to them. Whether do I sure say do change enter today program where I go do for Facebook, you go report to the blocker.
I see. She is begging. They are begging the zoo. They are begging the zoo. Don't release him. If you release him, our cover will be open. Our cover will be open.
Nothing. They don't finish. Battle cry, are you ready to talk? This one where you wear jacket,
yes,
you wear shorts. No, if you don't know what you want.
Hello, Biafrans. Okay, I can't go. But I heard of Biafrans. I thought they come in. I just went to shop, so I'm back home. But I can still talk. Hello, Biafrans. It's good to meet you again today. It's a very wonderful evening from here. Just want to say hello. Just joining you people. Remain blessed. One love. All happy Biafra.
Almost Biafra. So let us finish this video of Igbo's sacrifice that can never be recognized and valued.
To travel to Kano, to Jos, to Meduguri, to Katsina, to Bauchi, and even to Makobi. Ndị Igbo on the river. The Igbo and their kin in Eastern region must realize that the only agenda of the House of Fulani Yoruba is to dominate you, exploit and use your resources for their benefit, and enslave all you people of Eastern region Biafra. The only survival strategy for the Igbo and their kin in Eastern region is to fight back
You hear them? When they hear them, unless you fight back, you will be what? Did you say you all will become governors and presidents? Did he say you all will become prime ministers and ministers and ambassadors? You all will be enslaved. Be you Rochas Okorocha, be you Hopos Adema, refuse to fight back. Sit at home. Na moi for waiting people of South Africa go through. Sit at home. Na moi. We will see talk of that one. If you do not fight now, ndo, sorry, na your generation, na your name, na you, na your papa, na your mama, sorry. To fight now, don't even say make you carry gun, make you carry bullet, make you carry aeroplane. No. Sit at home. Na be your duty. And the one you get will get no. Sit at home. Let the people that can carry gun carry gun. Let the people that can fly private fly to Kono jet, fly to Kono jet. Let the people that will talk. Your own na sit at home. If you listen to anybody, the same person you listen to is the person that is coming to kill you. You must fight, or you are ready to go surrender to IDP camp. You see, Benue people, once they attack, they finish, they go tell them na curfew. Today na curfew, no come outside. Carry your bag now, run to IDP. Police and army go come. Carry your bag and run to IDP camp. They go run to IDP camp. The end. End of discussion. IDP camp don't take over.
Response to nothing other than aggressive counterattack. You have been complaining about resource control. We ask you just one question. If this oil and gas were to be located in Sokoto, Katsina, Kano, or Meduguri, all of you from Eastern region will be begging for the issuance of visa from Arewa country to travel to Kano, to Jos, to Meduguri, to Katsina, to Baji, and to Makodi. Ndị Igbo, onye mara asụ, ya sụọ n'otu, onye amaghị asụ, ya sụọ n'ala.
Yeah. Otua. With the talk be the fly for some people here. Sit at home, they tell you no sit at home. To the point, ask yourself, these people that are fighting against sit at home, what solution do they have? What solution are they bringing to the table? As in fighting the Fulanese, kidnapping. Have you, I don't know, Ralph and everybody, both to the people where they outside and this side. Have you heard anybody, all these people like politicians, governors, even Yoruba, their grade, their group, their traditional rulers, have you heard anybody, they carry microphone, say, we are seeking solution to the permanent end to Fulanese kidnapping people in Enugu State, in Edo State, in Delta State, in Imo State, or anywhere. Just to talk. I don't say make them fight you, just to talk. And because I never hear them, maybe say English, I know they like them. Maybe now they speak them for English. So una don't hear. Who don't hear? Who don't hear? And when you hear sit at home, you go stand to fight sit at home. Like I said, today, everybody they celebrate Mandela. Everybody they celebrate Mandela. Mandela is a hero. Mandela is a great man. Do you know why Mandela is a great man? I want you to think. If you say the time where they carry Mandela, all the South Africans go home, go begin to do their business, of which they don't get the same place where they go do. Because you go do business, these people that say they are supremacists, I know one call them white because they don't be white. The alien supremacy, they will tell you, say, here, you do not pass here, do not trade here, do not enter here, do not cross here. Do you think if the people of South Africa had gone home to rest, to eat, to party, to enjoy themselves, to look for political positions, do you think Mandela would have come back alive? Do you think you would have had the opportunity of going to South Africa today? Do you think there would have been a South Africa to what is it? That additional shape in South Africa. Do you think he would have been in South Africa? Because people of South Africa say, over our dead body, will we sit down while you say we are aliens in our own land? The same thing they are saying to us today in our own land, that we are aliens, that you should leave. And then somebody will tell you, sit at home is evil. You see, one move where the drum speed, like Snell will tell you, the one where the drum speed, he will tell you, we will have given him red line. Since I said I suggested to give him red line, now it is too late. We should abandon him to die in the prison. Let him rot in jail. This is the kind of words, sentences that are coming out of these people's mouth. But because the people of South Africa took it and said, we must not surrender our peace to anybody. We must fight to defend our land. And when South Africans begin the fight to defend their land, they fight and fight and fight. It took them years before other people all over the world begin to say, this is done too much, you. You think if they had gone home to sleep, somebody would have woke up to say, hey, leave South Africa to go. Mokoko. Ralph, if you want to talk, you carry microphone.
Okay. Mad people everywhere. Okay. Mad people everywhere. I am just wondering if, well, I believe and I'm convinced that we are in our thousands, if not, on the media we're in our thousands. But Biafrans are already in their millions that understand the games that they are playing. So that's why I am convinced that we are winning. But this picture I want to paint now is for those that are still, supporting Nigeria. You see the army Twitter page. They will bring that picture of one person, two people, that are, wearing, some cloths that maybe a red cloth, or they tie their compassion with a red cloth. And they say, we overpowered ESN, we overpowered IPOB terrorists, and we finished them. Our men, combined troop, 95,000 battalion, 90 battalion. Then they put two people, lifeless body on the floor. And then I asked, army, full country army. There are 700 bodies lying down in Plateau, 500 lifeless bodies in Benue, and then a full country army. We go and, pick up two innocent people or whatever, maybe two criminals, whether they're innocent or criminal, don't put them and put gun on their body and say we overpowered IPOB ESN terrorists. And Nigeria, you see, you go to the comment section, you see them, yes, finish them. You see them, finish them. Yeah, they're terrorists. Yeah, you are doing your job.
Hey, Arrow man.
A full country,
Arrow abomination.
I just look at myself and I just shake my head. If those of you that are saying finish them, you cannot see that these terrorists are already taking over your community, because they cannot. Now, what I said is Asaba. In Asaba, they found it. They can no longer go to Imo State or go to Ebonyi and, or go to Enugu. The only thing they're doing in Enugu now is Photoshop. They will now, Oluwole will go to, market, pay some people to come out and put Ogiri and Oporoko and Anyara, put and snap them picture. They are coming out, no more sit at home. What is happening in Plateau State? You people should be giving glory to your God and your ancestors that we have Biafra Republic government in exile. If not, you see all these things that are happening in Plateau, all these lifeless bodies, 700, 500. That's what they wanted to be happening in Biafra land. If not for Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network watching our land and taking care of our territories, that's what they want. You see them bragging. If it is not because of YouTube, we would have been showing you videos now where they are crying. They are crying every day. What our men are doing to them in the bushes. When they go in their hundreds, they run and they don't even come back. You see them crying. Hey, look at our men. Oh, hey, our men, our men. Hey, they'll be shouting Jesus, Jesus, our men.
They know Jesus. They know Jesus.
Let me tell you people, when we say sit at home, it is because we have everything. We have all the plan. Look, all this Nigeria army, they are in our palm here. They know who we are. That's why they are not groaning in the flanks, going up and down. The whole country army, 2 people. Only one ESN gallant man in the forest. We chase 1,000 of them away. Only one. Because our men are ferocious, very tough, very tough. They know 1,000 of them cannot even handle one ESN gallant man. 1,000 of them. Talk less of their battalion. We are waiting for them. That's what we tell you. When we say sit at home, for your own good, sit at home. Anybody try to use propaganda, snapping picture of people they have paid in the market to tell you, look, people are coming and come out. Now your body, they want display use as a picture tomorrow to tell you, say, you that came out and they say you should come out because
Ralph, no go too far. This one, Vanguard news be this.
Yes.
Despite waiting be named, the Mba Oluwale Mba threatening them, traders observing next Monday sit at home order will lose shops. License, Governor Mba told them. Then, and the Monday that was yesterday, look at what Vanguard wrote there.
Despite government assurance, you can say despite Mba fake governor, Mba assurance, Enugu, Imo resident observe IPOB seat at home. Masugo, you know what I was asking them this morning? Shebi, they said IPOB did not order sit at home. IPOB is against it at home. Which one is this IPOB? IPOB.
That is to tell you that there are people that are real IPOB. And you remember, see, Ralph, make una remember what our Prime Minister talked last time. He said from now we be IPOB.
That is what I'm saying.
If not before they go tell you, say subtraction.
Mazugo, that is what they are confirming here now. You know, they said that the sit at home was cancelled by IPOB. Now, they are now confirming to the world that the people saying that sit at home is cancelled, they are not IPOB, because it is their news that is now reporting that residents observe IPOB sit at home. That is to say, anybody that cancels sit at home is not IPOB. They are owning up now. They are agreeing with us that it is IPOB sit at home. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister Biafra Republic government in exile, ordered this sit at home for IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, and Biafrans are sitting at home. Vanguard News, the Oluwale News that have been spreading propaganda since, telling you that IPOB did not order, IPOB is against it, the faction is the one that ordered it. They are now reporting to you that, don't mind us, everything we told you before is a lie. It is the IPOB, they are sitting at home, that is being observed now.
I've been a Gaddafi newspaper be this. Look well, maybe na Gaddafi newspaper. You just say no be Gaddafi newspaper be that. Yeah? I've been
because these people,
I've been a
newspaper. We are teaching them how to talk truth.
We are teaching them how to talk truth. Thank you.
Hey!
Before. Could you imagine the first time?
Gaddafi, you never greet Biafran, so.
Oh, sorry, Biafran people. Sorry. I greet each and every one of you. Thank you for coming. We are always with you. You know, I salute Vam Vam Vam, the Vam 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 from Vatican City.
Gaddafi of Biafra.
Battle Cry. I salute you. The Over Me, Sonny Akbarawa. I salute you. You know, like I said, we are teaching them how to speak the truth. Before, when channels television, but they sanction them like either 5 million or 10 million naira fine. But now, Vanguard is now summoned the courage because the prophecy has come to pass when we said we will not pay them, but they will report our matter. Now, the Vanguard find our prime minister. They went and interviewed him, and they know the truth. And they have now started speaking the truth. Because after they had their meeting on Sunday at Nsuka Building Material, we also are aware of the meeting where they are saying this and that. If they fear, go and open that market, we'll see. Because those who shut down the Alaba market by the Lagos State government, they were begging, say they should have given them notice. But this one wasn't notice. This one will give you notice about 2 weeks sit at home. If you open your mouth, if you open your market, you are looking for trouble. We are in charge, and this is our government. Biafran Republic government in Israel is our government. You must sit at home. It's a must to. Now you complain about palliative. We promise you palliative. Now, like me, I have an offer. Somebody told me 5 people from my community. The person said he will give them palliative. The person is not from my community, but he told me, Gaddafi, give me 5 names from your community. I want to give them palliatives. You know? Now, I told the person, if my community disobey this sit at home, in fact, they can't disobey it now, I'll carry their palliative, give another community that obey very well. So that will show you that no sentiment in this thing. And charity begins at home. My people must sit at home. It's a must. If you want peace, sit at home. Because there is no amount of intimidation. Like today, I was shocked. Now, the dragon, the Prime Minister of Biafra, I greet him special because where he took us to, I was shocked that I saw Goodluck Jonathan there too. Oh my God. Our Prime Minister is indeed is a man. He's a worldwide man. Wow. I was shocked. The peace ambassador himself. Oh my God. It's unbelievable, but it was surprising.
So these people know the truth. You see there.
No. Not only him. I saw Kutaka.
Tell me the top personality where you don't see there. They call Goodluck Jonathan.
No, that's what I mean. That to say that the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in Israel, we don't come out from all this when they address us as miscreants. We have come out from that level. We sit among the nations.
We are nations
so
already.
If you think we are, I'm telling you, who is yet to be declared?
See, no person say I enter your mouth. You see, when I enter there, the kind of people where they see, I say na wrong place. I call Sonny now. I say, Sonny, this one no be nice. Sonny say na there. I say na wow. I was shocked. Presidents of nations, me.
I'm telling you. You know, if you don't know, say this this dance of Biafra has come up from Joromi. It don't come up from Joromi. It don't enter the Igbigboko dance. It is the type of Igbigboko. For some of you that understand my side language, we are now in Igbigboko dance. So we don't come up from Joromi. We are talking about the written. So what I'm trying to say is that if you think it is the time that this Nzama group of companies, we are leading these affairs, that time has gone for a very long time. Today, I won a show. Somebody was saying that they have been putting his her seed in a wrong pocket. He never knew that these Nzama people didn't mean well for this struggle. So she was doing her donation. She may be watching what I'm saying now. So the mother of my sister called me and said, please, can you talk to my sister? Can you talk to my daughter? So I said, okay, send me her number, which she did. But I did not call the sister. I called the number. Even though my daughter is here with me, I said, hey, thank God, give her a phone. By the time she asked her own question, we finished, she was happy, and I was happy. Our next fundraising, you will see her there. To the extent, even the sister now, we have people, Biafra have people. This sister married a German man. A German man love all this. The German man know what we want. I got a video, the kind of guns we need. These people have it. They send me the video. So we need more guns and bullets to protect our land. So what I'm trying to say is that by the time I asked this person one question, I say, do you know Mazi? Yes. Do you believe him? He said, yes, of course. I asked the person, do you know this Nzama group of company? He said, yes. Do you believe them? He said, for the fact they kept quiet and they're not doing anything about how to release our leader, shows that these people are the people that sold our leader. For that reason, that's why I decided not to give them her money again. And now that she has found out the truth, she will follow the truth and live with the truth, because nobody that follow truth and dies with the truth. So what I'm trying to say is that what we are doing now, in case you are sitting on defense, in case you are thinking today's Mandela is being celebrated, Mandela led war in South Africa. He led resistance, the army of resistance. But today, where our prime minister was invited, it was not invited as Mazi Samonekbao. He was invited as Biafran prime minister. That to tell you about recognition.
And
he did not go
there. And the peace ambassador. The ambassador.
Peace ambassador. Now, where is that your bell? Hit bell for our prime minister. Beg. Knock that bell.
4, 5, 6, 7. Hey.
In fact, I want to say 3 Bosa for prime minister. Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Bosa.
Bosa.
Bosa. Bosa.
Adabi Olama is in the house. 1 Bosa for Adabi Olama. Bosa.
So what I'm trying to say is that he was not Mazi Simon Ekpa. No, he was invited as Biafran prime minister and the world peace ambassador. So that is so for you to know that we are gaining recognition all over the world. It will not take us up to 1 week when we declare Biafra. You will see a lot of nations that will recognize Biafra. It has got. We are not Nzama group of people. At least we are not the masquerade that we are leading you. The Lagbajas in Yoruba language, Lagbaja means nobody. People you don't see their face. People you don't know. Before now, it was Lagbajas in the helm of affairs. But now you can see my face. You can see 247. You can see General Van from Vatican City. You can see our sister Dade Rama and my brother Bato Cry them. Sites. We see timbers and calibers, men that matters, professors. Among us, you find a man that's working with NATO. NATO. Those NATO you hear. Among us, you see people that are member of NATO that is a Biafran that recognize what we are doing, and they are part of what we are doing. So this is not children thing. We are not all about gather the money and share. Nobody shares money here. We use money. Our money, we use it very well. We use it to purchase arms and ammunition to guard our land. If you like, go and hug transformer. Self-defense. Self-defense is our right. Self-determination is also our right. It's not by force that we must be in Nigeria. You yourself, the oil come from your place, the lay pipe from your place to north, even down to Niger. Oil come from the old eastern region, which is Biafra land. They do railway, send it to north, down to Niger. They cut you off. It's only this period I have seen Igbo people. You know that you are being rejected, and you are rejecting yourself. I thought there is an adage in Igbo land that says, Onya jurajo, ada jowe. But the Igbos are rejected and they reject themselves. You can see Hope Uzodinma has rejected himself by becoming a stooge to the in the hands of caliphate. Like all these our politicians. They rob them presidency. They rob them Senate president. They rob them vice president. They rob them speaker. Still, this useless set of people are still choking their head because only their stomach. When their stomach is filled, they don't care about their brothers. Ojukwu used to tell us something. We have come to reinstate what Ojukwu used to tell us. We, the Biafran government in exile, the real IPOB, we are come to tell you, to show you the right thing to do, and we must do it. Our Prime Minister said, you guys are no longer reasoning well, that we will stand to make decision of Biafra because poverty has taken occupy big spaces. You know, a place you don't see, a place you see good road, you don't have good water, a place you don't have good education. You know, their brain has been occupied with darkness. So we are here to illuminate your brain. We are here to show you the way. Because Igbo people say, follow who know road. And the Biafran government in Isaiah knows the road. Biafran people get ready. We declare Republic of Biafra soon. Because our Prime Minister said, if they declare state of emergency in our land, we will have no choice than to declare Republic of Biafra. So get ready. Get ready. Thank you, my people. And God bless you.
Ndewo. Okay, we welcome you, Adadorama. You're welcome. Adande Bonandeg. You're welcome.
Ndị Biafra ndị na-ene na-esi ha ma na ha si onye ahụ n'ike ụmụ Chineke jisi n'ike ume amapụkwa na ụnụ osie n'ike ebe ụnụ kwụ na Chineke anyị nọ n'ọrụ wee na-ayọ ọbịa ha osu na-ewe n'iwe na ndị ala eti nwere ka o si wee dapụta nwekwa ka o si wee darịa mana nsogbu adịrọ. Thank you everybody.
Ndewo ezigbo ada. Ofu ada dị ngọzi n'etiti
ndị ikom
niile. Ndị
ikom.
Biafra queen. Now our Prime Minister carry us to go. Now how you carry us to go the summit? In the there for this Mandela today, our Prime Minister was there live. He carry us enter.
Yes, that's extreme.
Not be small thing. We were there.
Yes.
Among personalities. No.
Biafran Queen, I said he did not go there as Master Simon. He went there as Biafran Prime Minister.
Okay,
that is the recognition of Biafra. And as a peace world ambassador.
Change this one, no, change this name. Make we know say that you put a Biafran queen, no, put a Biafran queen.
Immediately, hey,
Biafran queen she be.
Immediately, 70 years, Biafran queen.
Every other Biafra queen.
Yes, exactly.
So yes, glow, yes. So now waiting with the talk with this. Do you think say if South Africans when they carry Mandela, everybody go home, go they play, go they sleep, go they do buying and selling, go they marry, go they enjoy, go they do party, go they fight each other. Do you think Nelson Mandela for come out? Because make I tell you, in South Africa, they went through hell. If sitting at home were what they would have gone through to get peace, to get freedom, to get Nelson Mandela freed, they wouldn't have complained. But they were being killed on daily basis. Yet they did not give up. They kept fighting until South Africa was restored. And today, South Africa, what people they go South Africa, and the waiting the verse we say, all this a fool. We leave Nigeria and go to South Africa and go to America and go to England and go to Europe and go to Asia and go to Russia and go to America, and they will stay there and tell you Nigeria is a beautiful country, we love it the way it is. Why are you not there? You will go to another place that somebody have sacrificed their blood, their lives, their strength, their business, their food, stomach infrastructure, and you will stay there and tell us Nigeria is beautiful. You should continue the way it is. You think if those people did not fight, you would have had. South Africa is an African country. We know of yesterday apartheid they kill. But today, you go see useless people enter South Africa. They go stay there. They wear jackets. They wear jacket in bulletproof. Bulletproof that if they give you gun, you no go fit carry them. Bulletproof is if you see police, they come for front, you run because na drug you they sell for South Africa. Then you go come carry you go carry microphone, stand, they insult what we are doing. I must tell you the truth. Sit at home. Like there are videos that I showed us here. There are videos I showed in the past. If you watch that video, you will understand that you have no choice but to sit at home. Because if you think you have choice, are they sorry? Are they very, 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 very sorry? Because you don't have choice. You don't have choice. This is why we must sit at home at all costs. I'm telling you, at all costs. Whether you like to, whether you don't like, you must sit at home. If you don't sit at home, something worse than sit at home will happen. And when it happens, you go fit take am. You go fit take am. Today we dey celebrate them. We dey celebrate them. We dey jump. We dey shout. Hey, hey. I want you to watch this man today. What is the name himself? Where he dey? Make I put up. Make you see your vice president. Your vice president. Watch him. Play the video there. I think so I don't bring that in. What's your vice president with terrorists? A country you are praying. Your pastor, they pray, make this country stay. Make this God to build this country. Why terrorist is your president? You go set a house. Go they pray. Oh God, make me an angel inside set a house. Is it possible? Is it possible? They ask. You will be prayer warrior. Can you live inside the house of Satan? They pray morning and night to be holy. Is it possible? Listen, watch what is his name? The vice president. Watch out. Those are terrorists. Terrorists.
Now, nke ọ na-ezo onwe ya ezo ya ezozi n'onwe ya kụpụ ihe ahụ okpunye nwere ife na-eme. Okay.
So you hear them. Where's the mic? So that is what we are saying. Is this a country you can pray out? Is this the country you can pray out? A terrorist is the cover in face. They tell him no cover your face again.
And this man covered here who somebody ama international.
Very bad terrorist. Terrorist.
Onye a very bad person ama kpatara oji wee kpuchi ihu ya. Onye a na-agwa ya okpu epe na nsogbu adịghị security yede. Na o nwere onye akwa ifugo because he watch this man awụrụ onye awụrụ Fulani nke ndị zoo. Ihe ahụ Fulani bata onye bịara abịa dị ife a. And onye isi ha ka ọwụ.
Oh yeah, what you see, huh? Yaka vice president went to pay them visit with all his brothers. See them, and you are here fighting me for telling you to sit at home, calling me names. Why people are blessing terrorists? You are fighting your brother. You are fighting sit at home. You are fighting Nandekano. You are there raising funds to place bounty on Mazen Nandekano or Mazen Simon Eba, on everybody that is speaking of freedom of Biafra. And that other man, if you have anything to say, you go on.
Yes, Nana people here, you come one thing to know, okay, 3 minutes.
Go on. We know the joy broadcast. We know we are not enjoying broadcast, so anytime we like, we close.
Biafra like name unu ma mmebidogo na nke Nelson Mandela because Nelson Mandela on 14th of this month anyị je na stadion ya wee chetie anyị nwa n'obodo anyị na ije na stadion Nelson Mandela wee nwee ncheta Nelson nye honor and Nelson Mandela nwere honor today o awụrụ Nelson mere onwe ya honor ndị mere ya honor ndị South Africa Black South Africa ndị mere ya ọnụ ọgụ niile fanụ ihe niile fame wule kwusie ike because ọnwụ dat na mgbe ndị ọcha South Africa kpọrọ Nelson Mandela kpọchie na ndị ojii je relax ya onye ụdatide nwere ike banye na amasị enwezina ndị ojii ebe ahụ ọrụgo na enwere ndị ojii ebe ahụ enwe onye ụdata ndị ojii ahụ awụ slave because iwulitere aka ya nọ na that condition ahụ ha ji wee binye Nelson nechara anya wee sị na mba afụfụ a karịa na ụmụnne ya enwere onwe fa ọnwụ na ọnwụ na ejidere ya kpọchie ya because ejidere kpọchie with hope that na South Africa onye ọra ya emechisi ọnụ mana nke ga-ekpọchiri ya ka ọ bịa ka ọ bịa wụrụ wọs ọ wee eziokwu na ọ nọzụ 25 years mana ọ nọ 25 years ahụ mana ụmụnne na-atakwa afọ na-agba mbọ na-eme ife niile ha ya eme special nwaanyị ọ na-anụ Ọnwa eziokwu na the woman emechara n'ikpeazụ onwe ka o siri grefa na abụọ mana the woman tried ọ trial nke ya nwa because the woman ka o ji wepụta na prison before ọrụzi onye nke ọnụnụ na so nwụdat na ndị South Africa ọ na nwunye gbara aka gbara nkịtị kụka aka gụkọ ọkpa adịghị m sure na Nelson Mandela yelu awụ a hero ọwụ today ọwụ because ọwụ hero today wụrụkwa hilo na the whole world because obodo niile recognizes Nelson Mandela. Obodo niile recognize ya, they respect ya, and they wait there for him. So ọnwụ na ndị be anyị na ọnwụ na-enwe somebody like a dragon today. If I didn't sure that na our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu yenwe ụdị honor Nelson Mandela nwere today. Onwe onye na-ekwuzi okwu ya onye ka iji asị ndị be onye ọna ka ji n'ume nke anyị wụ nke anyị nke mmadụ wụ nke mmadụ nke wụ nke m nke anyị wụ nke anyị so anyị kwesịrị ịgba mbọ na osi ike na this is it at home amandachi na ohi itiwene because anụrụ m mgbe nke nọ South Africa now South Africa kịta arụ n'obodo ọma obodo a na-relax onwe ọzọ onye na-enye gị ụsọ obi na-azụ onye ojii ewu na ha na-eje South Africa today na ndị Black South Africa gbara mbọ ka ndị ojii nọ that place wee nwere onwe fa ịbatabe ha relax ya ọnwụ na ọnwụ mba Black South Africa gbara adịghị m sure that na nke a na-ejezi that place enye agwa ndị oyi egbu na ndị oyi ha egbu o nwere onye ọkpọkwara afa today ọ sị na ya egbu na ọ fọrọ nwa how many days ya na akaụntụ days ye ọ ife okwuru onye ha nọ na South Africa na-ekwuye o nwere ike ya nwa ya ma ebe o ya na-anọ today o nwere ike ọnwụ na ọ nọkwa na baị o nwere ike bụ ya nọzi na ndụ se because ọ nọdụ ka life ndị onye adụ today wụ South Africa ahụ ọ nọ bụ ihe ike mere o jiri nọrọ ndụ so
no exactly
so n'ọnụ South Africa today na-aṅụ na-eri na-aṅụ wụ because na ndị South Africa ebe ndị ọzọ mmanya mkpa mmadụ ịnọ nọsapụla ahụ dị wee gbaa mbọ wee nwetie ka nwa be eze egwu atụ jere nọrọzie na-agwa ndị ọ na-agwa mana nsogbu adịrọ ana m ayọ because nya nwa na-ekwu nke ya mana ndị nwe ọnụ okwu Biafra ndị nwe ọnụ okwu ndị be anyị na ofu onye adị akarị ọha and no ha igwe ike so nwụ na ndị be anyị nwere ike aji n'ume hapụ ige anybody ntị hapụ ịtụ egwu ụdị amụọdụta nke ọsụkwa hapụ ịtụ egwu sitie at home ka anyị nwelegodo onwe anyị because ife na ahụ na megide these people nwee mmeri time na-abịa na Biafra land etu na m wee wishi time na-abịa na Biafra land onwe ọzọ onye ya kwa ifuru ụlọ mmadụ ahụ onwe ọzọ ya aba na bịa ebilie ha jee nene ife na-eme na nke ndị ọzọ ha jee mee ife na-eme na Benue today ha jee nene ife na-eme na part of Enugu State today because na yesterday mgbe m fụrụ GP camp na Enugu State adị anya mmiri gba ma didn't sleep because of that nsi oluo n'ebe a ndị ọha na eze ndị Fulani ọmakwa na ụdị ihe adị that place all this useless Iraq because afọ m mgbe Iraq na-akpọ nke na-akpọ nwabe egwu atụ na-akpọ afa ndị kedu afa ya anọ ndị DOS shows na ha chere ile ka na nwedu nke leza n'ọnụ onwedu nke weli wesị ife mela wadị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu adịghị mana ya anọzi ya esozi na memba ha chere ile ka na ọda place na-achọkwa onye ya bring down na-achọkwa ndị ha ya egbu ege so na nke ife mere na ayọ ndị ụmụ Biafra ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma ha na-anya ife na-eme na South Africa ya hafụ joy ndị ojii South Africa na-enwe today nnọọ ya ka dragon na-agba mbọ ka anyị nwa na onwe anyị nwekwuo na be anyị nọrọ na be anyị nọsapụ arụ onwere onye ya egbu anyị oke nne nwoke na-asị na awụ second man na prime minister fa jere organize ya jere ya nwoke dị n'ọrụ isi na-ezo onwe ya ezo kpuchiri onwe ya iru ka hapụ ime onye ọwụ ka prime minister ndị Fulani jere kpughee ihu si ya worry na ka ebe ọ na-ezoro onwe ya ezofọ that na I welcome no problem
vice president maybe prime minister
okay vice president Nnamdi vice president in the Fulani. They could hear you say, "I warning her." Came on as long way as over. But I demand they feel comfortable. Or try to cafe who yanya. Vice president in jail. They wait to hear you when you're Fulani days over years. Or somebody do wanted. Maybe not this one way, wanted person. Now the whole world. Amuyama. Because he nine does that cover home with her. So this person will cover on way. But see that no way is no you wake up home way. Man, no bodano name are gonna have an answer word home. And they watch ever these people knock it. If you ever on we school, they far. Ever and down look at our school call. That is school and was on the job whereby. Actually, any none of this is because in the who now we just build the school call. And then I and all the kita. Oh, was the losing at that school again. Here we gone with Eba. Yeah, we gone with her. And they are wasn't but Lola when he goes on our best call. A busy that place. When I there's attack. And then now one the Biafra. Now I be careful about these people. Because I when they cannot say yes. Now I know weird now. Oh now I block on these people now. Oh now. Enyaka we follow dragon and we push these people in Batana Biafra land. Nde we Batana Biafra land. Attacking Kefa attacking Birikata. Oneda de mive wa Birikata. On one of an have no to. How many killed about 700 Batana one village? How can you fight them? Kediki and Sichupa Hana bien Kinyo. We had 700 or 800 Batana one village. Wipe what Oneki Yabalone. Oneki Achwalone. Kediki is fighting her. And the Hana Gani Maban. We thought the Hana, how one village. Won't I the map one Aban Kajabia? Kediki is will stop these people. And they will get you the Kita or an the Fulani. None the governor on the Fulani anyway. Because all Munaka how when they make us this not easy. But I want that no one of higher but Biafra land like that. I win this way. When I throw off ya. And if only a mama that now not 1 million. Ndami haka utele. Almost 1 million and a hand all got a Biafra land already. Hanchani neke zion wefa. Uno nature during COVID. Eme lockdown. Uno ma how many thousands of these people but on a Biafra land. Uno chezana. Eji trailer na everybody kwa aban. Eji trailer na everybody kwa ive. Every habata hapo ha. Every habata. Uno na aju. Ebe ka those people uno. Kede benda hano. Yeni na habata during COVID. Ane eji trailer. Ane eji private. Abia super no movement yo. Mota na heje. Mana trailer dangote. Na efikuteri people na Biafra land. Every day. Every day. Lo duo hana na trailer. Onyo na folo ya. Uno na aju. Ebe ka these people no. Ndani ile bata ha ebe. Mboso uno ya amada tinakwa inu ya ama akwa dragon na ebe. Uno wu na ebe ego dragon nte. Uno megide na we follow ndu governor uno. Wele follow ndu ha na eze ndu Fulani unu we. Mbosi mmiri aga ezo. Oya agba onye ihu, mo onye azu. Onwe onye nsi na onye ya si no nke na nwanne ya azu ya. Onwe ihe de ka ego na this one. Ogaranya m kalele awurokwa na this people. Uno nke m na ọ dị na protect awa na this people. No fa nwa ya agwazi ọkụ na afuna ka esi load ha. Juonu ndị ọhaneze Fulani kedu ebe dis ndị ebubatala ini nne na a dey load like this na ebubata ebe ka ha nchari no. Shows you go so that and down na Biafra land they are already. Ha turning down na before they go ahead. Order ka ha na-eche. Mbosi o na-enyere ndị order. Mbosi o na-enyere ndị order. Na anyị fe na-eme na Enugu steeti. Ana ajụ ebe ha nọ. Ebe ka ha nọ. Ha nọ na Enugu steeti. Na mosque o na Ibara mosque ndị Enugu steeti ebe ka ha ncha niile nọ. Ha mecha attack ha by mosque. Ha maka ha mmadụ tụrụ nwa mgbe ya bata na mosque control fa. Nwa mgbe ya bata na mosque control ọ dịghị possible. Ha mechakwa attack ha ba na mosque. And then if one na-eme. So ona kita ha na ha again ground na abata. Welu ka che ga na ebunye ha. Ebe ụna ha nọ. Nigerian government na-ebu ego na-eje na-ekefa. Kunu were that no kunu ye protect unu. nobody ọnwụ na ekweghị dragon ntị wee na-ege ngwu nwa be egwu atụ na iru agụ kpara onwe ya ikenga unu na-ege ntị ya na Ifeanyi Ụba. No, this is stupid governors. Ndị Fulani enyekọrị bụ unu wee na-ego unu ndị ntị mmiri mara nwa eju ga-agbagwa nwa nkụta. Eziokwu ka m na-agwa unu. So mụnwa na onwe m na-ayị unu biko onye ọbụla chee maka onwe, chee maka family, chee maka ezinụlọ ya, chee maka ụmụ ya. Ọnwụ nwoke ka ewu chee maka nne na nna gị ndị enweghị ike ịgba ya ọsọ. Ọnwụ na nwaanyị ka ewu chee maka nne gị, chee maka ụmụaka gị ndị enweghị ike ịgbanwu ya ọsọ. Ndị Igbo anyị adịghị good ibi n'ọfịa, anyị adịghị good ibi na tent. Chineke mere onye Igbo ọnụ, onye ugbo na nwere ụlọ ya. Ndị Igbo ahụ ndị na-anọ ya na befe biri na tenant. O nwere onye Igbo na bi n'ala Igbo si na ya bibe mmadụ. Ọ dị possible. Onye Igbo ọnụ na nwere ụlọ ya, onye Igbo ọnụ na nwere ekwu ọkụ ya, onye Igbo ọnụ na nwere agbata nwere mbara ezi. Ọ ife ji were mara anyị. Mana ruo oge na-elu ọnwụ na-ege dragon ntị unu ahịa amụọ ụzọ mara ebe mbara ezi unu dị ma ya wụzie ebe unu dị ma ya wụzie ama unu ọkwa na tent na ọrụkwa na ede ndụ maka na ndị dị ndụ nọ na tent. Onye adịghị ndụ enweghị tent ebe ọ na-anọ ọkwa n'ime anyị. So ụmụ Chineke ana m ayọ unu si biko South Africa mere succeed anyị nwa na onwe anyị ya succeed. Ha jide nwale leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ha achọghị hapụ ya nsogbu adịrọ mana ka anyị na-fight godo ka anyị nwetagodo anyị na azụbasị na azụta ya ejizi because of na our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eji relax zie cherezie mgbe ọsọ pụta ha sonu na yes na ibe a na-emewe itinye ndị ya na no problem na ibe anyị na-eme dati na doya na ndị Fulani ejisie ya ike asị etinyere sit at home etinye dragon sisi ladies our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. O nwere ihe ibe siri ike dị na ya. Ọnwụ na onwere ife ndị a na-azọ, ọnwụ na onwe ife ndị a na-ahụ, ọnwụ na onwe ihe a na-plan. Nwa ibe eji nje ladies our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka sit at home kwụsị. Why? Ha ladies dị na-enye ladies ma wụzie na sit at home akwụsị ha. Kwuchi mma na dragon na-adị ekwu ọnụ na-abụ. O nwere mgbe onye asụ unu yes echiri na ọsụ unu no. Ọ dị impossible. Mana awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta anyị ya continue na-azọkwa our struggle. Ọ pụtakwanụ our struggle ya apụ Biafra anyị na-eji okwu ọtara ọbata. So ana m ayọ ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa na-asị biko onye ọbụla chee maka onwe eche maka ezinụlọ ya. Unu na-ege ntị ibe gba na ndị Fulani na-agwa unu. Unu ege ntị ibe ọha na eze ndị Fulani na-agwa unu. Geenụ ntị ife a na-ekwu. Jeenụ na social media ọnwụ na ụlọ amaghọ Chineke mere mara smartphone dị ebe niile. Onwe ọzọ onye nwere smartphone jegodo na Google, jeenụ na Facebook unu awụche ife na-eme na bụ unu afọ ife na-emenu. Ọnwụ na ọma nwere ike ịrụsị unu nọ ebe aja ọsụrụ konụkọ ọwụrụ ife nkọnụkọ nọ ihe na-eziokwu dị n'eziokwu. Lee n'anya ndị ihe niile asị na trailer litu ebe kafanụ ha na-abata almost 3, 4, 5 trailers every day na Biafra land na Igbo na Biafra land esi otu a na-eshi all of them. Ebe ka ha nọ ajụjụ unu ya ajụ kedu ebe these people nọ today ka ha batachala pụọ kedu mgbe ha pụ. O nwere business a na-ebe na Biafra land, o nwere chọpụ ha nwere na Biafra land, o nwere ụlọ ha nwere na Biafra land, o nwere ibu na ibe na Biafra land. Besịsasị na ha nọ na gbukpu ha nọ n'ibe ha na onye isi unu eje na-aje n'iche ọga kpatakpata ha onye nwe ife ka o nwere ike ọnwụ na ojiji o jere na ọ gwara ha bido attack election akwụsịna election ha akwụsịgo. And how this man si wede ozo yezo ogosi unu upon that ọha na eze ndị Fulani na afọ ihe ndị a niile ha fụchicha na-echicha anya ọ naghị atụ ha ụjọ maka na ha filu that na ehe emelu na mba be ha. Onye ka m jiri wee sị ka mme mkpụrụ gwanye ọzọ disi ndị amị ha kpọpụtere ka bịa gbawusi ụmụnne ha. Asị m na ọya aka ma na ụda egbe adara na ofu ụlọ na ezinụlọ ndị ọha na eze ndị Igbo ka ha mara dat na mgbu a nwere ike ilute na befa. Ọka m ụda egbe anyị dị na mbara befa ka ha nụgodo ụda ya ọ daa n'azụ ụlọ ka ha nụgodo ụda ya because ọnwụ na ọ na-ada n'azụ ụlọ befa ọ na-ada na mbara befa adịghị sure na these people ka na-eji ije obere ife ọnwụ na-emetere smartin agba ha je sign n'ọlụ ndị terrorist ịbịa bụ ụmụnne fa. Afụtụbeghị m ụdị a before nke a ya ọ na ndị ile a na isi a na-awa because of this. Mana nsogbu adịrọ ụmụ Chineke onye ọ na Biafra Geno dragon ntị. Onwere mgbe o ya alafu unu. Biko, thank you, my brother.
Ada dị ọra mma. Ada ụmụ Biafra. Ndewo. Battle cry. You want to say anything because we've done the day here 2.5 hours. Battle cry. You want to talk?
Battle cry, you are muted now. Battle cry, you wrote that you have a. It's in Ozi. Unmute yourself. We cannot hear you. Once you go, mute your side.
No.
On a quote now.
Let him unmute himself now.
But you can refresh your system.
Nobody muted you, my brother. Nobody muted you.
Refresh your system. Refresh your system. Refresh your system so that you keep that 0. Omuchineke, lovers of freedom, you have heard what our beloved Adadi Olama has said passionately. Battle cry, can you voice out now? Something is wrong with his mic.
Something is wrong with your system.
We cannot hear you.
But you were talking before now.
Which system?
Battle cry, give the key to your computer.
On a computer.
Shake yourself, battle cry. Shake if you are muted or but I don't know. I don't know why you could not talk. Shake whether you are
battle cry. Pour completely. Use all the link again in Batana. You know what to do now. Maneuver every option because I don't need him.
Shake whether you can don't take your voice. So no let and take a move. Fight you can collect your voice back.
His name is Emmanuel.
Drop a calling number. You know, see the number where they. You know, see the number where they for screen.
I wonder people. That's why I asked some people. Number. Maybe if they watch, if some people they watch program, their eye and a half. They will see half of the TV. They see half of the TV. See number. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different numbers. Somebody to next Ogugwa. See, please drop calling number for BIAFRANS to call into your program.
Number they has this. So call.
So, fellow BIAFRANS, we are here to restore the kingdom of heaven upon the face of the earth. And you know, Nobuneti or Biafra. Nothing I have structure. I am adding a structure, Hana fight for the structure of the zoo. Zoo structure can fight if Nana fight for structure of IPOB. IPOB structure is about restoring Biafra. IPOB structure is about never compromising the zoo. That is IPOB structure. IPOB structure means that we can never negotiate with politicians. That is IPOB structure. IPOB structure says that Nigeria is a criminal country. Oh yeah, IPOB structure. So IPOB structure can never recognize any president in Nigeria or anybody. It's a senator in Nigeria, my own senator, my senator, my governor. It's an IPOB. If any day you open your mouth and say you are in Nigeria, you are the greatest fool.
You are a disgrace.
You are a disgrace. That is, any day you may be on the same boy in Nigeria, and you be a disgrace to your family and generation. Yakamadu na senior, I am do, Masanam the Kano do, my governor, my senator. Eh? So we are moving forward. Somebody saying stop promoting Ikenga. A man that betrayed his master. Who is promoting Ikenga? And when did that block one on my channel? Oh, within that can adapt one on my channel. Battle cry. Kuzo kama na no lugi.
Vam nwere ike ụmụ ka ọ na-agwa.
I can look all the dark and block on my channel. This Malaki also. Within that can block.
Oh, maybe Ogen Kuru maybe na Ikenga a voice here gonna mean. Why can't we hear you now, Mazi cry, battle cry? We can't hear you.
Let
him log out completely now and come back again.
He has done that now. He
said he don't go out, he don't come back. He don't go out completely.
Restart your device. Restart your device.
But before him,
restart
now.
Restart.
Off your computer. Off
Restart your. Better do that.
Okay, now I beg maybe we try to go. Maybe we'll see whether we go round up in the next 30 minutes because my yachi they pay me while I take sit down here now.
Put phone. Put phone for there. Oh name no one nam.
Yachi they pay me.
Biafra abiago no biago. Aya baego legu bu na aya baego legu. And there's no going back. There's no going back. Biafra must be restored.
If you want to go, you want to do something with these people, you have to be stronger than them. Inspect the spirit.
Oye na ba.
Ah, that don't have man aba.
Yeah, one na me mutu.
Nobody want to call into the program now. Wow. All of them just keep mute. Nobody want call. It is well now. No problem.
Unu mana ife a na-eme na mechiri onye ọwụ na ọ gwụrụ onye ọwụ na ike. Ife na-eme
we must continue.
Ọ gwụrụ onye ọwụ na ike because na mgbe ndị na-ene anya ndu ya azọgụ ndị azọ ndu ya na-egbu ga-egbu. Onwere ihe enwe ọnụ okwu na kedu ife ihe ekwu. Unu ya akpọ South Africa IPOB nọ na South Africa ndị aka fada ọcha. Unu bi unu echeki onwe unu mmadụ na onwere ofu onye n'ime unu na-eme ise jelu unu ọ na-eme ise. Onwe ofu onye n'ime unu jelu unu akpọ afa na phone akpọ the person na phone. Ọnwụ na ọzalọ unu amada na Ikenga ulu agụ nwa beze atụ kidnap gị because o kwuru si na o nwere ofu onye jelu unu si from South Africa jewu unu na onye ahụ egwugo mana enweghị ike ikwu anything about it. So unu bịa ndị South Africa chekie na onwe unu onwe ofu onye n'ime unu jelu unu ebido kpawa the person na phone. Ọ na phone ya agaghọzi unu ama na Ikenga ulu agụ nwa be egwu atụ na Nnewi ekidnap gị ebido n'oge. I have information in na South Africa.
I say something now, let's hear. Check whether your volume is low from your end though. Because I don't know why we cannot hear you.
Maybe you mute the volume. Latest update from our Prime Minister. This journey you people embarked on to Finland, 6 of you, it will surely bring more dragon fire upon them.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you see that the problem is from you.
What did you do? What did you do? How come can I hear you now?
I went to setting to check the input panel. So it was turned off.
Now you submit that one now. Now you turn them off. If you like to make it be input to input. Now you sabi. Now you put them in.
Listen, Dr. let me read this update from our Prime Minister.
Okay.
This journey you people embarked on to Finland, tis of you, it will surely bring more dragon fire upon them.
You see,
I am coming.
Hey!
Listen, I used to have Obi Imiko, but going forward, it is Obi Mpume. From tomorrow, the other side of Simon Ekpa is activated. Bad luck to the enemies of our freedom. Let the music begin. One family. One family.
One family. IPOB. Yes.
I got one
achọrọ m ka esi enyefe ọkpa like this kpọdo ya isi na yọcha afa like this onye ahụ bifo ha na-ebinye njem ama na ụlọ obodo niile ka a na-eje ije onwe obodo niile because there's proof everywhere ebe niile na gịnị medo
ha ga-adụ mkpọtụ anyị obere oge na
you say you wanted to say something. Say now, so we'll go round up, we'll go house.
All right. What I was saying before is concerning the coronation of remembrance and everything concerning this special day for the hero Mandela himself. When two men finish fighting, a woman will carry gossip, as they used to say it. Those that are talking about Nelson Mandela today, they are fans of freedom, but they cannot sacrifice what is behind it. Only jubilate to mention Nelson Mandela. But when you ask them to sacrifice, to be like Nelson Mandela or to achieve it, they will say no, there's too much work first. They are crying now, sit at home, sit at home. People are just saying what is it at home, what is it at home. So very unfortunate that our people still value their stomach than their freedom. It's something that I cannot just imagine. So in essence, what I would say rather is it doesn't work to glorify corruption, and the person will suffer it into perpetual bondage. It's better you fight against corruption and get yourself from shackles of bondages and darkness. So Nelson Mandela foresee the freedom of his generation. If he didn't rise up to fight it, by now Britain would have taken every part of South Africa, just like they did in Argentina. There are parts of Argentina that British people occupied. There's one island British people occupied in South America, said that it belongs to them. How can somebody leave his country, go to another man's country, and take over it? Even in the sense that when they go there, they make a law for the indigenous and use the law to dominate the indigenous, to rule them, so that any of them that commit crime, they take them to the white man court, not in a black man court. So they are dominating. This is what Mandela saw, and he said no, freedom for his people first. And that the same thing Martin Nandekalo saw, and they started agitating freedom for his own people. They said no, because corruption of people who were corrupt, are the people fueling this domination. They are the people fueling this marginalization. So I can't say that these people that are doing agitation now, they are doing wrong. Things will work out when somebody puts his mind in it, try to work out for his own freedom. Freedom is not cheap. Freedom is something somebody can resist. Our people used to make an adage, say that now what an azon ki. So in that sense now, I would say anybody that is doing agitation to free himself from any bondage is not doing any disservice to his own society. There is something he see. Our people said, no, we heal so from and that thing, okay? So what an back and I rock of ebe actually money and heba near yani or to hand on they will be after.
Okay, Mazi, go on. There's a caller here. Mazi on the phone, go on.
Okay, greetings, brother Biafra.
You're welcome.
Hi, thank you. Let me say my name. I'm calling from Biafran land.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I agree with each and every one of us in the program. All protocols is highly observed. Let me just go straight to the point. I think this for the program, we all have the same words for this. We are in the land. I'm calling it the Biafran land now. And we know what is on the ground. We have seen plays, we have seen everything. The way it's being produced, the way it's stated, the way the Prime Minister, Marisa Monepa, said everything. That's how it's being played. And followed by it, because most people, most people don't know how this thing started. For me, I'm among those that started with Martin and Bukam, that followed him.
Wow.
And now start and Samuel, who is our family now. So we know how all these things started. We made them Bojara and the Sima Bojara, Sima we know how everything plays. And most of us in the land are following us. I don't know about those people because if those people can all those years and all of that. So if I follow you and then outside and of course so but still we have work to do because most of us in the other land, most of our people, our brothers and sisters are still ignorant. Some good narrative of this sign your back and go and just in some weeks ago, I met somebody, and when I know the way the man was speaking, I know the man is not aware of anything. He doesn't know what's going on, but he just know about someone else and saying all sorts of rubbish. But when I showed him two more questions, he was embarrassed in public because the girl was there, and that girl too is from Navy. And when I told the girl that it's your brother, the girl couldn't say anything. She couldn't defend her brother because she knows the truth and she couldn't put her mouth there to say anything. Because I know everything.
Wow.
I know more than them. Because the man is better than woman. But I told him, sir, imagine you. After Simon, imagine you. He tried to bring about killing. I tell him, do you know that your own people that you're backing, like the governors and the ODS and so they can hire people and ask them to cause problem in the land and lay as a blame. Not shut up. Not talk again. So we have our own work to do. As God has been using him, when he gives this kind of narrative, explain how it is, we call our family because most people in the Biafran land are not aware of what's happening. Mostly the women. We come back home when you're for Libya because so many things, so much things is going on with that career. We can see it, they play the show. We can't always really someone to telling they play the show. Today fuel was so 600 and something like that. So it's all done enough. And this our Igbo, let me use the opportunity to tell our Igbo social media influencers, our celebrity and co. They should keep wasting their time. As they can see, Go to the pastors, and they are all on there. We now know among them.
No,
we are not among them.
Thank you.
Use your platform positively. Don't think what Simon Ekpa did not say. Stop quoting Simon Ekpa that he did not do. If you don't understand what is going on, shut up and just keep quiet. Don't stop giving misinformation to people. You are misusing so much people in the land. This social media influencer, I won't call names, but it's some of you that are carrying Simon Ekpa and talking about this. You don't know what's going on. Shut up. You are causing problems. Let me just stop here for now.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. The message well delivered. My people, I beg, make we try summarize. Make we take 2 minutes. Drop our submission. Because me, it's 3 hours now. It's going to 3 hours now. Like make we just summarize. If in a 3 minutes, but make we be brief. Make I no give time. But use so that before 3 hours, guys, we have 15 minutes now, or less than. We have 30 minutes to 3 hours. Let us just take it line by line. Make us start from down the go. I see battle cry.
Good evening. All hail Biafra, everyone.
Almost hail Biafra by force.
Biafra. Thank you for this length that you have pushed this broadcast so far. From me here, I said Biafra stay put and listen to Master Samuel and believe in what we are doing. Like our leader said, it's bringing a new dimension to this awareness that we are making. We are using the power of media to steer and educate our people what is going on and what is happening. So stay put and listen to the Biafra Prime Minister and other media warriors, and you will be okay. Thank you very much from here.
Okay, Master Gaddafi.
Thank you. Coming Saturday is our fundraising. As we all know, that we need more guns and bullets to defend our land. They have declared Biafra war. Everybody have to come out for us to defend our land. Please make sure you join us in our fundraising on Saturday, this coming Saturday. Please do all you can to be there. Make sure you are there. Make sure you are there. I also thank you. Also, Mba, fake governor of Enugu State. Mba is forcing people to come to school. He did it on government schools in Enugu. He also moving to private schools that any school that is not open, they will seize their license. What I want to tell Enugu people is if you want to declare your land a war zone, we will help you. If you want to make your land a war zone, we will help you to activate it. Stay at home, sit at home. If you come out, whatever happened to you, it is your business. It's better to be alive than to die for nothing. Mba did not love eco oil. When Mba wanted to build his tank farm, he went to Ogara in Delta State and built it. So he can build a dry tank farm in Enugu to create employment, to show that he loves Enugu people. So don't listen to this idiot. He is not your governor. He has nothing to say. He doesn't have control over the Biafra land. IDP camp is in Enugu. He has done nothing about it. He hasn't do anything. He hasn't done anything to make sure that the people return back to their home. He hasn't provided adequate security. He's forcing you out when there is no security to guide you. Please disregard anything that comes from Mba. To those people in the market, building material market, another market that is still consulting, we are aware of all his moves. If you want to leave, stay in your house, because he will ask you to come out and he will still kill you. Thank you, Biafran people, for being here. We must make it. Biafra is assured. Thank you.
Wow. Ụmụ Chineke, awa eziokwu na anyị na-akọntinu na-ekwu anyị ma nọ ya abata ndị ọbatabeghị n'uche ndị adịbeghị siriọs ha adịkwana siriọs. Eji m ole a wee na-akpọ ndị Nsụka ọwụ eziokwu unu nwere ike chee dat na ọ dabeghị n'ọkpa ụnụ, mana a na ihe metụrụ Ebonyi steeti emetụgo Nsụka. Unu n'anya na Enugu steeti enwego IGP camp. Unu nwere ike che na onye elu na be unu afọ na ụnụ abakwago down. O nwere onye sendịrị meseji now gbasara Nsụka na ha abakwago down. Unu abak na down ọtọrịrị ife anyị na-achọ anyị enwetie, mana amala datina ife ọnwụ na ị na-eche na onye erute n'ọnụ ụzọ gị, o nwere ike rute n'ọnụ ụzọ gị one day, and o nwere ike mgbe onye erute n'ọnụ ụzọ gị na gị enwenwu n'ike ịgba blọk ya. So na kịta ọbịa beghị abịa, ọ ka mma na inyere aka chutee ya aka ka ọ gbatee gị aka. Na ị na-anya dati na Enugu, ndị Enugu steeti iti ndị Awụsa unu nwekwara common boundary. Ọ naghị esi wee bata very simple. So unu nwa ndụ ya ebido no this is it at home bụ unu ka ọ ya aka n'aka because ọ bụ unu ka ọ na-aka hapụ Enugu steeti. Afụrụ m reason why unu ya eji were sit at home were na-egwu egwu. Afụrụ m reason why unu ya eji gwa nkịta na-edeceive unu because ihe ndị Fulani na-eme na bụ unu ka aka na-eme. Upon that, everybody now support unu na-agba mbọ ka ama that na ya push these people out from unu. Instead unu inye aka push ha out, unu were na-egwu egwu. Afụrụ m ụmụ nwaanyị na-agba egwu mgbe afọ gọvanọ ha n'ime ahịa. Shame on those women. Why make shame n'ebe unu nọ? Because gọvanọ amaghị na unu nọ. Gọvanọ ọma na unu nọ unu dị otu ahụ unu nọ. Unu nọ na main road ele ahịa. Main road ọwụ ime ahịa. Ime ahịa ọ dị mma unu pụta okpolo. Unu na-enwe aṅụrị na unu fụrụ gọvanọ. Just na ọ batala. Ọ ya abatakwa ya echi niile. Nwanne echi o ya abata ya. Mgbe ndị Fulani ya bịa chụgharị unu, gọvanọ ahụ ya nọkwa ebe ahụ iche unu. O ya abịakwụkwa gwa ndị Fulani isi unu so ha stop. Adị mfenye ahụ ifele mere m mgbe m fụrụ ya. Ịma onye na-ebe, onye fụrụ ebe ibie na-ebe, ọ dị ya ka anya mmiri adịghị ya n'anya. Mana mbọsọ onye esi etu ebe onye ahụ nọ, obekarị onye bebula ebe. So ndị Enugu steeti Nsụka, ana m agwa unu onye ọ na respect sit at home. Respect and sit at home for ọdịmma unu, for ọdịmma ụmụ unu, for ọdịmma everybody. For our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, na ọnwụ na unu lavụrụ ya. Ana m ekene ụmụ Biafra n'ihe niile fụrụ anyị live. Wee sị Chineke gọzie m unu. Wee na anyị ụmụ Biafra jisi n'ike mmeri ya awụ nke anyị. Sọnsọ anyị jikọọ aka ọnụ, were ofu obi. Anyị emeri ndị ilo fọ ha. Gọvanọ na ọha na eze ndị Awụsa na ndị ọzọ ka ọ karịrị anyị, ha karịrị anyị na anyị karịrị ha na anyị jikọrọ aka ọnụ, anyị emeri ha. Biko na ụmụ Chineke, obodo anyị afọ iwe obodo ebe ọbara ya awụfusi. Unu enye n'aka akọstụ nsogbu. Unu enye n'aka akpa ekwesịsị ya bịa. Asụ unu nọrọ n'unu. Respect these 2 weeks sit at home. Ọnwụ na ha chọọ ka this sit at home mee, ha kpọpụtara ya awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọ gwụchakwa ya ife anyị chọrọ o nwere ife ọzọ. Jụọ nụ these people ka ife o ji dịrị ha difficult. Why ha ji like ka ụmụnne ha egbu ụmụ ha ọ ụmụnne unu before ha kpọpụta awa leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ihe a gwara ha mee adịghị difficult. So gwa ya leader izoka ofu onye o sọnsọ ofu onye o siri ike jụọ na ha why. Ụmụ Chineke ekene m na asị m ọnụ dị strong. Wee na-ekenekwa ụmụnne m odegwu ndị njaba na social media ndị bụ ike m kene dị ọnụ ụmụ Chineke. Thank you very much.
Ndewo. Maazị Sonny dị ya. Maazị Sonny, you there?
It's in other room.
Okay, I've been a photo. Are your picture or your photo? Okay, BIAFRANS, we have to.
As you go, I don't have Maya. I don't have Maya.
Sorry, probably where. Oh, no.
Fellow Biafrans, I thank you for hanging in with us. Just like Nwadadi Alama said, she has said almost everything, like she went in and took words from my mouth. But I want to add to what she said by asking you people to ask all these efulefus, ask them, what is the problem with them? What is it a crime to ask for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release? Because I don't understand whether if a governor or a senator or a commissioner or a House of Rep will open mouth and say, and tell Nigerian government, tell them, look, oh, every one of them in Biafra land see fully well that the sit at home, the only requirement for you to stop is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Now, the question I want you people to ask them is it an offense for them? See that the court of law in the zoo have already set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. So is it an offense if they will say, ask the government, please, oh, why can't you people release this man, since the requirement for the sit-at-home to stop is for him to be released? Will it be an offense? Guys, will they lose their governorship if they ask for it? Will a senator cease to be a senator if they insist and say, my condition for continuing to be a senator of the Southeast is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released? Will the federal constituency, whatever, sack them if they present it as the request of their constituents? Why am I buttressing this point? I am buttressing this point because these people have no excuse whatsoever for doing what they are doing, for manipulating Biafrans to make them believe that the sit-at-home is like, it is something wrong that they are doing, whereas they are the ones that are doing something wrong. They have a call to make, and they have refused to make that call. Now, the question to them is, why are you not making that call? Since they refuse to make their call, Biafrans have decided to sit at home. Somebody say no sound. Margaret Jogwa, I don't think...
Not the only one. Maybe checking device now, because not the only one person there here.
Yeah. So, you know, why can't they, if they really see that sit at home as a crime, as something that is destroying their economy, and the economy is too important for them, and they want to begin to use this economy to turn Biafra land into Dubai, because the kind of money they are calling, it is money that is mind-blowing. Such a money, if they have it, and they really want to make it, you know what, they will turn Biafra land into Dubai. So we want them to go and make it a matter of priority and tell the government of Nigeria, and they have how many days to do it? Today is 18th. They have at least about 10 days to do this. 10 days. So you have no excuse whatsoever. So if after these 10 days you have to take a strike, make a boycott of the House of Assembly, boycott of your House of Senate, boycott of your governorship lodge or governorship, whatever, make everything governance in your area to cease for 10 days and ask the people at the top that our constituency are requesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because at home, you people have complained about it too much. Nigeria, in fact, Nigeria have sit at home as the #1 problem they have. Terrorists in the north is no longer their problem. Bandits in the north is no longer their problem. Sit at home is not their problem. Since sit at home is their problem, then everybody that is in governance in the east should have a boycott of whatever they are doing in the zoo and let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have 10 days to do that. And I want to tell you, if you look at the body language of our prime minister, look at the body language of the dragon. Look at the body language of our prime minister. Does it look like somebody that is joking? When he's telling you that the oil exploration will cease in Biafra land, do you think he's joking about it? When he tells you that we will intensify and increase the volume, do you think he's joking? Now I leave you to be the judge. I rest my case for now. Thank you very much, my fellow ministers.
They will don't do them vam. Don't do that. Don't vandalize them this evening. They say they know they hear word. They will hear them by force. We must sit at home. Yes. Biafrans, we must go. We must go. We must go. Biafra or Biafra. Yes. And our leader, Martin Nandekalo, must be free. Martin Sonny, don't come back. Okay, Biafrans, we go from here.
Let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk, and there will be young who will rise again. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what.
And that's not for it. I can say any day he shifts from this particular position, we should fight against him. We're not going to fight against him. We'll address him and advise him. So we are saying today, we stand by the truth. All those people that are fighting against Biafra, whether they're in APOB, whether you're under security, whether you're in APOB, whether you're under the header, whichever way you are,
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him very, very